G'day guys, Damo here. This is certainly not the way that I wanted to celebrate and kick in our 7,000 subscriber mark. But if you've been following along with Instagram, you already know by now that the Raptor's been stolen. So on Monday the 27th of January 2020, some grub thought that it was a good idea to jump my fence and break into my house to try and grab whatever bits and pieces they could. Now, we had just laid everything out inside. We were ready to go and do a trip and film an actual celebration video for reaching 7,000 subscribers, and we'd planned to go that morning. So at about 3 o'clock in the morning, this grub's jumped the fence, broken into the back door of my house, and started grabbing everything they could get their dirty hands on. I've woken up hearing the noise in my living room and have startled this person in my house, which has caused them to do the runner straight out the back and jump the fence again. I've had my camera gear laid out, I've had all my kids' stuff laid out, ready so that we could get into the car early morning and get going. After being startled, they've dropped my camera gear, they've dropped my drones, they've dropped sunglasses when they jumped out of the yard. What I didn't realise was they had the keys to my car. Fearing that there was maybe one or more of them, I've locked the house and conducted a sweep of the house to determine if there was someone still inside the house. After finding no one left in the house, I've turned my attention back outside and started shining a torch around to see if anyone was still outside. During this time, I've come back inside, started to assess the damage and try and take stock of what was missing. It was at that moment I heard the car door open and the engine start on the Raptor. Immediately, the wife was on the phone to 000 already to report the break-in. Immediately, both of us ran outside, just in time to see the Raptor leaving my driveway. I'd grabbed the keys to my Prado and gave pursuit in the vehicle. My wife bolted down the street to get an eye on which direction they'd turn at the end of the street. I followed this person for maybe one or two streets, and in the end I just had no chance of keeping up with them. So they've gotten away. By the time you're seeing this video now, it's probably Thursday. It's about 4 days later. Basically, we're at the mercy now of just a waiting game. There was a few clues left behind. Obviously, them grabbing everything and dropping it. We've managed to get some good fingerprints. after chasing them out of the yard, they've ran out so fast that they've left their shoes behind. So the police have managed to get some good DNA evidence off that. Yes, the vehicle is insured, and being just over 1 year old now, it's new for old. However, that doesn't cover me for personal items that are in the vehicle and accessories that I've put on the vehicle. So ultimately, just doing the math now for the police report, I'm fairly close to about $20,000 out of pocket, even if I do get a replacement vehicle. It's only early days now. The police did find where they've taken the vehicle, and as an absolute bloody grubs, have just taken to everything in the vehicle that was non-valuable to them with a knife, and they've slashed their way through seatbelts, cut out the children's seats, slashed them, thrown stuff out of that was in the door pockets and things like that was not really worth much money. But obviously we were planning to go filming so that day. So thankfully all of our camping gear I hadn't loaded into the vehicle yet. It was laid out in the garage ready to go in the morning, but all of our personal effects and things like that were laid out for easy access for us in the morning, getting up early to go do some filming. So right now we're just battling through getting replacement driver's licenses, key cards to access the banks, healthcare cards, all of that sort of stuff that you don't realise how much is actually in your wallet. So anyway guys, this is not how I really wanted to do a 7,000 subscriber celebration video, but definitely stay tuned. If you can share this post, get it out there amongst the four-wheel drive community. There wasn't much fuel in the vehicle when they took it, so I'm hoping they didn't get too far. Hopefully the vehicle turns up somewhere, but if it does turn up out in the bush, if we share this with the four-wheel drive community, you guys are the ones out there getting amongst it, going on these tracks. You're out there day in, day out, like us. So if we can get the word out there that this vehicle's missing, if anyone sees it, ring the police straight away. Call 000, tell them you've sighted the vehicle, and yeah, hopefully we can catch these pricks. And honestly, I'm hoping they catch this guy in the car and they can throw the book at him. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated. You.